Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today, starting on this 1 day time frame, because right now Bitcoin is bouncing from the bottom of this descending channel. And in fact, actually since these lows, Bitcoin has already recovered 15% back to the upside. So for now, I want to say I don't think we are out of the woods yet, but I do want to be very clear. Yes, I was bearish on this entire move to the downside. But yesterday, when we reached the bottom of the range, I was not telling you guys that we were entering into a bear market. I was not saying we are going to 40K. In fact, I was saying I bought more Bitcoin at the range lows right here, and that I am now flipping bullish so long as we are holding this as a level of support. Now, in the case that we get confirmed daily candle closes below this range right here, so below 52.5K, roughly speaking, yes, then I think there is more room to the downside. But for now, I am actually flipping bullish until I actually see confirmation that we are breaking down below this range. Because so long as that does not happen, guys, in my opinion, Bitcoin is simply consolidating inside this range. And so long as we are consolidating, it means that we can go to the bottom of the range and we can also go to the top of the range, which as of the time of recording is sitting at 68.4K. Now, just to be clear, I don't think we are fully out of the woods yet, but for me personally, I don't see a reason to continue to be bearish until we actually get more confirmation that we get a resumption of the downtrend here. Now, as I'm recording this video, something very important is happening here in the charts on this lower time frame, this 4-hour time frame, because we are testing this descending line of resistance. Potentially, we are already breaking out as we speak. However, this has not been confirmed. Either way, Bitcoin is currently testing this descending line of resistance. And yes, it is possible to get a rejection from here. So it is also completely possible that by the time I upload this video or somewhere tomorrow or later this week, we actually just get that big rejection back down from this descending line of resistance. But at the same time, if we get a confirmed breakout above this descending line of resistance, potentially this could indicate some more upside coming for Bitcoin over the next couple of days. So keep an eye on what is happening around this level here. So in terms of some more support and resistance levels for Bitcoin, right here you can see that we are bouncing from this 0.236 Fibonacci level, sitting at 53.9K. And in terms of resistance to the upside, we have this 0.382 Fibonacci level sitting at 57,000 US dollars, as well as this 0.5 level sitting at 59.5K. In the case that we actually get a confirmation breaking above that 57K level. So keep an eye on these levels of resistance as well. Now, in terms of these support and resistance levels on the higher timeframes here, right here you can see this big level of support sitting from 53 down to 50,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price. And we are bouncing from this level so far. And right after we saw that bounce, we immediately reached into this next level of resistance, sitting from 56 all the way up to 58,000 US dollars. And of course, in the case that you see a break above 58K, then potentially we could be reaching into this next big level of resistance, sitting from 60,000 all the way up to 62.5K. Besides that, taking a look at the Bitcoin CME futures gap, we actually have a CME gap to the upside sitting at 62.8K. So in the case that you don't know, typically over 90% of CME gaps get filled, meaning that if that happens, the Bitcoin price will trade close to or to this level to actually fill the CME gap, this gap in the price that you see right here. And then from there, we could see another move down or just a continuation to the upside. So this is potentially something we could be looking out for in the charts here. Now taking a look at the Bitcoin liquidation heat maps for today. Yesterday, we took out a massive pocket of liquidity to the downside that had been sitting here for months. So this was another reason why I wanted to buy in. Now, just taking a look at the 6-month time frame, right now, most of the liquidity is actually to the upside, sitting at 73 and 74,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price. Now, I'm not saying it needs to just shoot up to this level straight away, but I am thinking is that yes, the bull run is still on, even though, yeah, yesterday a lot of crypto YouTubers were telling you that the bear market has now started. in my personal opinion at least, so long as we hold this descending channel, bull market is still good to go. And I do think that with that, eventually we are going to take out this big level of liquidity sitting at about 72 to 74,000 US dollars. But that is of course not financial advice. I'm simply telling you what I see in the charts, and you can do with that information what you like. Lastly, taking a look at the Bitcoin ETF flow tables for today. Yesterday we saw a net outflow of about $169 million, which is a relatively large outflow considering that usually on weekdays, on average, the Bitcoin ETFs are buying about $120 million worth of Bitcoin every single weekday. So of course, if this trend continues of seeing massive outflows every single weekday, then likely this is going to have a downwards pressuring effect on the Bitcoin price. And this could mean that our pattern here is also going to invalidate. So that is exactly why I'm keeping an eye on these Bitcoin ETF flow tables every single weekday. Now, if you want to stay up to date with the crypto markets, then make sure to subscribe to my channel with notifications on so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Lastly here, guys, I'm really trying to reach 5,000 subscribers because we literally already reached 4K, which is crazy. Anyways, I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers. So if you can subscribe, I would really appreciate that. This has been today's market update. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.